Budgeting to me means that you decide exactly what you're going to spend your money on and try to keep to that so you don't go over budget.
Giving up certain luxuries so that you can save for something you really might need in the future.
Just to keep an eye on how much you're spending and just not to go over a certain amount of money at one time.
Saving money, and sometimes if you're struggling to cut down on things, you're keeping it to your own budget and you're looking after your money more, so it's really just taking care.
For example, if you're planning a birthday party or something and you got an amount of money that you need to spend, like say £200, then you can't go over that amount of money because that's how much money you have to spend.
It's just managing your money correctly to me. I mean, knowing when to spend and knowing how to spend correctly.
I normally just get it from my parents, actually.
Sometimes I get my money from my mum and sometimes I get it from my dad.
I get it from my mum. She goes and takes it out for me.
I get my money from my dad. Like, if I need something, I'll know exactly how much I need, then I'll ask my dad for it.
My mum gives me all the money I need, well, to a certain extent.
I get pocket money at the start of the month, and that's to last me through the month, but I don't get anything else.
I don't get pocket money, but for Christmas and birthdays I normally get some money, and then I put about half of it in the savings account and then keep the rest to spend.
I get my money through my paper round as my job, and also get pocket money.
I usually spend my money on stupid stuff like sweets.
Things to play with or games and stuff.
To be quite honest, I normally spend my money on lip gloss and sort of things like that, so, you know.
I don't really spend my money, I just really save it.
Mostly clothes and going out, and I don't really save a lot, although I know I should really.
Well, sometimes when I'm going out with friends, I just get a bite to eat or something, but normally it's on clothes and just little things I fancy.
I'm actually really difficult to spend money. I don't like spending money a lot at all, but when I do spend my money, it's usually on going out, buying food, having a meal out or whatever.
I don't really make it last very much. I'm normally out of money by the end of the month, but I think I really should write down what I'm spending on and try and budget a little bit more.
I usually don't record it. I just make sure I don't take all my money out with me. I just only bring out the money I need, so it's a kind of budget thing. So I make sure I don't overspend.
Basically, when I don't have any money left, I know I just have to wait till next month.
I make sure my money at last end of the month, I sort of keep a record of it, sort of write it down, keep all my receipts.
I have a book and then I write the date and then I just write how much I got, and if I spend some, I just minus how much I spent.
I've started recording my monthly spendings to try and ensure that I spend wisely, coming to an age where I'm going to need to save money for college, and I just keep receipts and make sure I keep to a limit.
My top tip for budgeting is make sure you think of essentials first and not luxuries.
Don't go spending your money on rubbish or anything, just keep it for something you really want.
Just keep a track, you just have to keep a record of what you spend.
Write everything down that you are spending is a good way to budget efficiently.
You have to always think about what you're aiming for, and that'll give you some encouragement to budget and to think it's going to get me somewhere one day.